Okay, so I'm at a wax museum right now, and as you can see, I'm standing in front of a Star Wars display. Got young Anakin Skywalker there, Qui-Gon Jinn, Yoda, and Darth Maul. Now, of course, as you can see right here, we've got Darth Vader and one of the Stormtroopers. Well, I will admit the display is impressive, but it is kind of flawed. Let's start with Vader. There's one big glaring issue. His belt is on upside down. Now, if you ever watched the films, you'll know it's not meant to look like this. It's supposed to look more like this. So yeah, it's that. And turning attention to his cape, you can see that in there is two little hooks in the chest plate, in this part. I don't think this wax museum knew that that in there is his actual cape, because if you recognize this type of suit, this is the Ruby Supreme Darth Vader suit. And if you own that suit, you'll know that these two hooks are to connect to the chains to give Vader his cape. I don't think this wax museum realized that, because oh god, I can't really get a good shot of it, but this stuff isn't his actual cape. If you know the Ruby Supreme cape, it's kind of more see-through and not like this felt. I think I know what the issues is now. They took the belt over his inner robes. I think that's why I can't really get a good shot of his actual cape, and they're using this faux cape. And another thing, the top part of his helmet is sitting a bit too high. Yeah. I mean, who knows? It might have been the way the mannequin's head was shaped, but I don't know. I'd still try and make sure the top part of his helmet sits flush. Now, on to the Stormtrooper. Again, he's got belt issues, as his belt's on backwards rather than upside down. Like, this is actually the back part where the thermal detonator goes. Now, if we just out of the way, E11. As you can see, there's the thermal detonator. They've tucked it onto the front rather than the back. Yeah. He's also missing those two flapping bits. Like, if you know Stormtrooper belts, you'll know they have these little dangling parts at the belt that would kind of bang off the thigh armor. Let's bring ourselves down to his knees. Here we have this part of his right knee. It's way too off center. Like, that is where this part of the knee ends. And if you know this knee, this is his left knee, and the part that goes over the knee is connected to the shin. It's supposed to have like a little thing to help him kneel easier. He doesn't have it. It's gone missing in action. And now we're gonna bring ourselves specifically to this arm, because that's where most of his arm issues lie. You'll notice his bicep armor is sliding way too far down actually under his elbow. And that's making the forearm armor go over the hand. If I can get a good look at it. Yeah. You will notice that issue. I mean, not that they're bad. I'm just saying, that this Wax Museum definitely has room for improvement when it comes to their Vader and Stormtrooper. I mean, other than that, I'm sure they were trying. I mean, I will give them credit. They for the most part knew what they were dealing with, but things like Vader and Stormtrooper's belt and his arm and his knees and the fact that they got the wrong cape and his dome is sitting too high. There is definitely room for improvement with these two statues.